Hello everyone. I want to demonstrate synthetic division as applied in cubic functions. We are given that f of x is equal to this expression, and we are also given that x minus 2 is a factor, and we want to factorize this expression fully. In other words, we want to find all the three factors of that expression. So what we do is we write the coefficients of this expression in a row. Coefficient of x cubed is 1, coefficient of x squared is negative 4, that of x is 1, and we have a constant 6. We write this in a single row. And then, if x minus 2 is a factor of that, it means if you say x minus 2 is equal to 0, that leads you to x is equal to 2 as a root. So I put 2 here. Now, this constant here is brought down as it is. And then you multiply 2 by 1, that gives you 2. 2, you take it to that position. You add along this column, negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. Then again, you take 2, multiply it by that, you get negative 4. Negative 4, you move it there, you put it under 1. You then add along the column, 1 plus negative 4 is negative 3. Repeat the process. Multiply 2 by negative 3, you get negative 6. Add down the column, 6 plus negative 6 gives you 0. This 0 confirms that x minus 2 is indeed a factor of that. If you didn't get 0 here, it means that no x minus 2 should not have been a factor of that expression f of x. So the confirmation of 0 says, yes, x minus 2 is a factor. And these constants now, 1, negative 2, negative 3, become my coefficients of the quadratic factor. Remember, a cubic function is comprised of a linear factor and a quadratic factor to make a cubic function. And therefore, this one is actually 1x squared minus 2x minus 3. That is the quadratic factor that arises from that. So this in brackets should be multiplied by x minus 2, which already exists as one of the factors. So what is now left is to factorize the quadratic function fully. So in this case, I'm going to have x minus 2 brackets, then another pair, 2 pairs of brackets there. We have x there. Now, 3 and 1. Let's decide about the negatives and the positives. I have got a negative here, so I think here I must have a negative and here a positive. Let's have a quick check. This is 1x minus 3x, which is negative 2x. A positive 1 times minus 3 gives us, so this is the correct factorization. So the function f of x can be factorized completely like that. This is what we call synthetic division. Thank you very much.